Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to the Most High for waking us up this morning. Be, do, have. Be better, do better, have better. Be fruitful, do multiply, have dominion. Hey man, I ain't been on here in a minute. I'm gonna make it quick. You see the title. Why do the rich keep, why we getting poor, why the rich keep getting richer? I ain't been on here in a while, man. I've been meditating, but while I was meditating, while I've been sitting back, man, relaxing and studying, man, I went on a deep dive hole on TikTok, and they had them rooms, getting the temperature, going on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and man, it's so much misery around. It's so much sadness around. It's so much hate around. It's just people just lost. To me, I hear the people losing. I hate the people losing their jobs at the feds and all the different stuff, different places. People losing their jobs. FAA, and IRS about to go, and it's different departments, man. They getting laid off, and like I say, it's a shame how at the last minute they get laid off like that, and people put in a situation. But I've been laid off, let go jobs multiple times in my life. I've been laid off 3 times. I've been divorced. My divorce was catastrophic. Lost my job and everything. Lost everything before. I've been through all that, and I believe when I went through it, it was devastating to me. It was tragedy to me, because, like I said, I didn't have any knowledge, and our people passed for lack of knowledge. I didn't have no awareness. I wanted to be poor is me, war is me attitude. I didn't look whatever good, anything bad, good got to come out. I didn't know those things because I wasn't working on me. I wasn't willing to change. For me, I'm not talking about nobody else. And again, for me, I need to be provoked to change. When those things happened to me, I got better. It was a personal growth, transformation. Got it to transform. You got to have education. You're not transforming unless you have education. Improving yourself. The lack of knowledge. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Everybody's worrying about this, that, talking about immigration, talking about cuts, talking about everybody talking about nobody have a solution for their own life. They talking about what Trump doing, what Elon doing, what the Republicans doing, what the Democrats doing, what the whites doing, what the blacks doing, but nobody, and they saying, what are you the solution for you? That's the question when I went through TikTok. I kept asking them, I say, so what is Trump doing for you? What difference would it be for you? What difference would it change to you for Trump for you? Or Kamala, what politician gonna change for you? Then I said, well, who is your local representative? What are you doing in your local area, your local community? What are you doing? Everybody want to be mad and argue about Democrat. I'm picking sides and all this. Then he start talking about what are you doing for you and your family, you and your community. But let's just start with you. What are you doing for your personal growth? You know. And everybody worrying about the eggs. So we worry, it's money. Everything go back to money because you got the money, you got the power, you got the control. So we can go ahead and play this, all this stuff. We don't care about money. So everything come back to money. Because when Trump talking about giving that $5,000, he understand money. He understand how money works, how people need. So money come back to money. But he understand too what you're gonna do. You don't know what to do with that money. And see, that's why the rich keep getting richer because we have no idea what to do with that money. But I got this. I'm gonna get this to this guy, man. I heard. I put his YouTube in a link. Andy Taylor, from the Rich Dad podcast. Man, he said it perfectly. What makes the difference between poor and rich? Why the rich gonna keep getting richer, and why we gonna keep getting poor if we don't change these things? It's a solution, and it's capable. You are capable of doing these things. So let me play it.
I I'm so excited for this. Now let's start big picture here. Why do the rich keep pulling ahead while so many people struggle financially?
Yeah, it's actually a remarkably simple answer. They own assets that are producing things. And let me elaborate a little bit on that. You might look at your life this way and say, am I a net consumer or am I a net producer? And the net producers get wealthier and wealthier and wealthier, and the net consumers get poorer and poorer. What do I mean by that? Well, I'll give you a little example. When my sons finished the eighth grade, or my older son, it was the COVID year, and school wasn't going to be any fun anyway, and we wanted to grow and didn't want to waste a basketball opportunity, so we said, let's do a year of homeschool. And this is actually one of the very first lessons. We did 1 year of financial education, no geography, no physics, no math, no history, 100% financial education. So in September, when school started, we went down to the gas station and we filled it up and saw how much we spent in consuming energy. And, $100 to fill up the tank, whatever it was. Then we came home and I opened up our brokerage account and I said, now we also produce energy. We have some shares of a company called ExxonMobil. And I said, let's look at how much money comes to us, because they take those profits and they divide them up among the shareholders. Just like real estate, they distribute the
I'm gonna just stop for a minute. That broker's account, you can go to Vanguard, Fidelity, M1 Finances, Coinbase, Robinhood. Everybody's jumping on Robinhood, and you can open a broker's account where you put your money in there, and you can have the broker's account. You can put your money there, then you can start buying stocks. So that's what he mean about a broker's account and shares. When you buy a company have shares, so you can buy shares from that company at a price, depending on what the price is, and also you can get dividends. Companies give you dividends when they want to give back to the shareholders. So once you buy a share from a company, like a Chevron, a Capital One, a Visa, or Costco's, they give dividends, and you become a shareholder, and they give you dividends back on that. Some dividends are different than other dividends. So let him finish talking.
profits. In stocks, they divide the profits. And so we looked at dividends. We also had some option income, and not with this change in the stock price, with income, cash flow. My son was blown away. He's like, wow, we produce much more energy than we consume. As a result, the amount of money that goes out to buy energy is less than the amount of money that comes in. And I said, in the COVID, it was the perfect time to learn this, because people were struggling. They couldn't pay their rents. They couldn't consume, could they? So what happened? Well, the government took some money and they borrowed it, right? They borrowed some money and they gave it to all these guys who were struggling, which is great, help them out a little bit. But what did they do with that money? If they went to Costco, it went into the pockets of Costco and all of the companies that have products, meaning producing products, net producer. If they went to the movies, they gave it to them, and people that produce movies. If they went to the gas station, paid rent, the people that produce housing or energy. So what I love about ownership of assets, whether it be real estate or whether it be stocks, when you own a piece of a company, you own a machine, a factory that produces goods and services, and money will always flow, cash flow, currency, will always flow towards the people that produce things, goods and services. So the reason there's a large wealth gap, that the rich get richer no matter what happens, recession, no recession, depression, any of that stuff, day to day I'll make a prediction. Go to Costco on a Saturday and watch which direction the money flows. And regardless of the economy, regardless of what the stock market is or whether it's doesn't matter. Consumers consume, producers produce. It's just a matter of speed, what we call the velocity of money. It's just how fast that cash goes from consumers to producers. It's a difference in amounts that go from consumers to producers. That varies. But the direction of the cash flow never changes. So that, in my opinion, would be the core reason why the rich get richer, because they own assets that produce things that draw cash towards them, and consumers don't have assets, so they throw money away from themselves in exchange for products. So there you go. I mean,
There you go. We can drop the mic. We can end the show right there. You consuming or you produce. That don't have nothing to do with Trump. That don't have nothing to do with Elon. That don't have nothing to do with the Republican, Democratic. They don't have. What are you producing? Or are you consuming? What are you doing with your dollar bills? Your income? It's not enough. Are you taking that income and putting it in a vehicle that's gonna produce? I own Chevron stock. I own Costco. Costco is, oh my God, Costco stock. I'm not giving no financial advice. I'm saying me. What are you producing? Do you have a system that your money, when it come in, is going out, it's flowing out, it's coming back, it's bringing you money back? Are you buying assets or you buying liabilities? Are you buying cars? And if you buying that car, is it a work car? Is it producing something for you to make you go work, or you just buying a car to go show? Them tennis shoes, them jewelry. Ooh, Valentine's Day. Y'all went to Valentine's. So some of you went to, y'all had to buy an outfit. You bought the flowers, you bought the cards, you bought all that stuff. Then you went out to dinner. Then some of you went got a hotel. You consuming. What did you do? When you came out next day, did you go open up anything and say, this paid for that? That's what he mean. What do you have? All the stuff you went out and paid for, flow that cash flowing one way. Yours just flowing right one way. Consuming. What is bringing you back? Oh, well, Keith, I had a good time. We got to enjoy life. Everything is moderation. But if that's true, then you shouldn't complain about what happens to you. You shouldn't matter who's the president. The question is, are you producing or are you consuming? And if you producing and you consuming, are you consuming more than you produce? Or the stuff that you're producing is praying for your consumption. And see, before all that start, it goes right back to what I said. Hey, pay yourself, get your emergency fund, get you $2,000 and put aside. It got people can't pay. They getting their house taken away because they needed an emergency. They didn't have $1,000. They didn't have $2,000. Then another thing, get out of debt. Start working on getting yourself out of debt. We're not even talking about student loan. I'm just saying credit card debt. Getting yourself out of credit card debt. That's a raise right there. Education. Once you get yourself out of the debt, go get some education on where do I put my money. Get a mentor, somebody guide you. Where do I put my money? Study it. It take a while before you understand what's the difference between the asset and liabilities. You transforming, you changing. Sometimes you got people vote to change. See, I don't care what Trump do, what Elon do. And when they start doing something, I start looking at the market. What is the market doing? What is that telling me? Oh, they about to cut UPS down? Okay, what companies work with UPS? I need to go look at this. Where's the money flowing? Money is flowing. It's currency. It's flowing somewhere. I need to find out where it's flowing to, where it's taking what from. You could be making money on both ends. My people perish for lack of knowledge. But I'm sitting there watching all night. They just sitting there talking about inflation, and ain't got no solution. And if he do get, which I doubt he gonna get $5,000, but just say he do get $5,000, what you gonna do? He know you gonna give it right back. GDP, gross domestic product, give it back to us. Go ahead and fill it up. Make me look good. What's that? The thing is a lack of belief, man. A lack of education. They're not teaching this in school. They're not teaching about taxes. They're not teaching about where to put your money. Some people, they got you saying a 401k and good. It's better than nothing. You haven't even invested in. You ain't even took the free money they're giving you at your company. Then when you do get it built up, you take it back out. I understand. $6 months of reserve. Bad things happen in life, man. I done been through it. I went through stage 4 cancer. The Most I asked me, who do you want? I'm talking to him. He said, who you want me to give this to? I couldn't think of nobody. Nobody. I didn't want no one to go through. I realized the Most High wanted me to go through this. I'm the one He wanted to go through this. What I am here to learn. And see, that takes meditation. See, when I get up in the morning at 3:45, I meditate with the Most High. I know you hear me speak about it. I've been doing this for years, and I listen for His voice. And I go study, get guidance. I put the right people around. And see, I want Him to send me the right people around me. I'm not asking for no hoodoo, magical things like that. Because, see, the blessing is that I woke up to be better, do better, have better. That's my blessing. I can be better than I was yesterday. I can learn more than I did yesterday. And I can do more than I did yesterday. I can have more. Are you doing those things? Are you still on that old system and you still know why, wonder why? You don't just be honest, you don't know what to do with your money. That's okay. See, once you admit and start saying, now what I need to do to change it. Stop blaming somebody else, stop being a victim. Because it is what it is. It's happening. It's here. You heard the man say he took a whole year and dedicated that to his children. That's it. We at war, man. This is a wartime, man. It's time to go in basic training. When you go to war, people start putting people. It's time to go in basic training. It's time to go back in training. They put you in the training military 6 weeks. We're in training. We're in basic training in my home. We're not being a victim. It's a wartime. They said, what they say, wartime CEO. I heard that. Erica Classic Clown get at the hub, but it's real. We're at war. Because right now, if you get sick, then what? If you ain't got no money, then you get sick and you ain't got medical, it's over. You ain't got no insurance, you can't bury people, you ain't got no insurance, you can't get your family no money. If something happened to you, now they got to bury, but they don't have no money, so we can't give them that. We're at war. And why the rich are getting richer? Because of lack of education and fear. And when at the end of the day, you ain't got nothing to lose. You got more to gain. So spend time, transforming, more education, more the right people around you, change all this stuff work. I did it. I'm telling you, I worked. I lost everything. I was sleeping on my dad's sofa. I told the story multiple times. Then I had stage 4 cancer, couldn't work, had to build it up. And I'm telling you, when you start buying assets and get out of debt and start doing these things, go buy you a home. Now leverage. See, another thing he didn't talk about, leverage. You can leverage those credit cards. Instead of using those credit cards, putting yourself in debt, leverage it for something that can bring you an asset, that can make you money, that can pay that. They can pay you how to run. How your rental property doing? Just paying the bills. You can pay that. But equity, gain the equity. See, these are the things we need to learn. Equity. Percentages. Cash flow. People got to be provoked. This one time, you being provoked right now to change. Now, how you receive and how you act is right now. This the difference right now. So that's it, man. Thank y'all for listening to me. I know I be coming off hard, but like I say, we're at war, man. This is wartime CEO talking. We better start going to training, basic training. I'm a blind man. I'm telling you, I'm blind. Y'all don't believe me. I can't see, man. But I got kids. I got 5 or 2 grown kids, a grandbaby. But I got 3 kids. 3 kids that I in my house that I'm raising to be. And I got it. The world is not going to teach them. The world is not going to be their friend. The world don't owe them nothing. I tell them all the time, no one's coming here to save you. I'm just thank the Most High. I got a way to weaponize them. Teaching them how to work stocks, teaching them how to trade, teaching them how to repair things, teaching them how to have a work ethic, teaching them how to understand what's real estate, what to buy, how to put your money, how to sacrifice, teaching them how to confidence. That's it. Teaching them about the Most High. And the blessing is you woke up. That's all you deserve, to wake up. And everything else is inside you. To wake up, to be better than I was yesterday, do better than I did yesterday, and have better. We looking forward, not backwards, man. So get your vision, then get the path, get a plan, amen, and then get a strategy. That's the base training and training. You got to be getting a strategy, man. That's it. Y'all have a good one, man. Stop crying over this, man. Don't worry. At the Most High is here, but you still got to do something too. That man gave you $1 million worth of game, man. Those things can be done. I don't want to hear you ain't got no money. You got money to go do all them things I just said. Valentine's Day, flowers, cards, chocolate, strawberries. You went got a hotel room. You new clothes. You went out to eat dinner. You taking pictures, sit all on there, but you were swimming down. They let you get laid from that job, or something happened, or you get sick. You're gonna be going to somebody that can't. Now you want to take from them. You want to consume. You don't want to produce. You want to take from them. And it's time out, especially now. We're at war. So y'all have a good Saturday, man. Let's get ready, man. That's a solution, but that's a solution. Blind Truth on YouTube, man. Go check me out. The Blind Truth. I'm coming off. This is my last one on Facebook with me. I'm going on The Blind Truth. We're gonna start going over taxes, man. A lot of people don't even know how taxes work. You know what I'm saying? How much you make, your different rates of making. If when you make 60,000 to 100,000 to 60,000 to 80,000 to 100,000, how you being taxed. People don't know what an HSA is. How they can help you with your to get more money, taxes. How to help you with your taxes, tax burden, your 401k. People that talk about it, but you got to do something, starting from the bottom, and bring it back up. We're gonna start talking about that, man. I'm doing my part. I do it with my kids. I go over there with them. We study, we read books. We going over that, understanding, just getting some understanding. That ain't nobody gonna save you, man. You got to save yourself. Yeah, y'all have a good Saturday, man. The content I'm giving, please hit the like, subscribe, and let the notification bell let me know when I'm coming on. The Blind Truth, thank you, and we appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and get the notification. Hey, y'all have a good day. Thank you.